This your boy 450 Panda. We are live. 101 TKO Radio. We knock 'em out the box. Industry Thursdays, Green Room Thursdays. Yeah, man, we back in this thing. Back in this thing. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Wait a minute. Am I not on? Wait, hold the telephone. Oh, man. Earl Stevenson. Am I not on? Can't. Damn, Earl. Damn, Earl. I've been doing all that slandering, man.
You actually got a caller calling in.
Hold on, let me come back in and let them know what was going on. You got a caller come in? Oh, let's get it poppin'. Listen, man. Industry Thursdays, Green Room Thursdays, man. You know, today's topic is relationships. If you're calling in, would you like to be named or would you like to be non-named caller?
I'd like to be not named.
Not named. This gonna get spicy.
Not named.
You ready for this, Nelson?
No name.
All right, caller. So, since we're gonna call you no name, we're gonna call you Karen. All right, so Karen, listen. No Karen? Okay. We're gonna call you Brittany. Brittany. Is Brittany cool?
Whitney long legs.
Whitney. We'll call you Whitney then. Whitney. All right. So check me out, Whitney. So what role do you play in the industry, Whitney?
I'm a bartender.
You're a bartender. Bartender? Bottle girl or bartender?
The world of bartending is good.
All right. All right.
Something different every day.
So.
You never meet the same person twice.
How do you deal with relationships? Are you single? Are you in a relationship?
I'm single currently.
All right. So you're single. So you don't have anybody that you have responsibility to.
No.
Okay.
There's a dog count.
You said does a dog count?
Yeah.
Does your dog call you when you're not out?
No, but she said she's a hell of an attitude when I don't go home.
Oh Lord. Okay. So since you're single, do you bring other people to home to your dog?
No.
Are you actively outside right now, or are you conservative? Like, do you go to the bar and then go straight home to your bar, or like are you catching some ping sometimes?
I am not having the most hot girl summer because I've had more of a relaxed girl summer.
So it's not a hot girl summer, it's a relaxed girl summer right now.
At this point.
So.
But things could change with the drop of a hat.
Oh wow. Okay. So if you get into a hot girl summer and you meet somebody, and things are popping between y'all, what does that look like? Like, do most guys you date, do they get jealous because you're out late working, or are they like they don't really care when you get home? You get home.
I wouldn't deal with somebody who was like that if I was out working because I feel like I'm a respectful person, so that is part of the conversation that might matter.
So what type of young man do you think you attract as far as being a bartender that can like have that trust with you?
I don't know. I would say like all types.
All types?
Part of being a bartender is kind of like putting yourself in a position to where like you interact with a bunch of different type of men and they're gonna try and shoot their shot regardless.
So let's say a guy shoots his shot, he scores. You like the type of guy that likes is that your spot cooking and cleaning, waiting for you to get home, or like you like the guy that is waiting for you to get off work and picks you up? What type of guy do you like?
I like more of a separate live kind of vibe.
So are you the type of person like if you get in a relationship with somebody, y'all might live in the same house but have two separate rooms?
Huh?
I said, you sound like the type of person that like if you get in a relationship with somebody, y'all might have two separate rooms.
Yeah, I think that's smart.
So in a relationship for you, you choose to have 2 separate rooms.
That's like some of the relationships that last for the longest are people who like have separate rooms, they take separate time for themselves. And I'm like a very solitary person, so that kind of informs a lot of my relationships sort of the way that I move. Because at the end of the day, like you should go and I do good.
So if a guy comes up, if you meet a guy and y'all hook up, and he runs out to get coffee and comes back and would like some breakfast, are you like happy?
I mean, it's appreciated.
The tone didn't really say appreciation.
How long are they staying?
How long are they staying? Is there a time limit on the vibe?
Oh, is that a vibe?
Is that not a vibe?
Yeah.
So as a man, if I like say as a man, if we hook up and I slide out of your spot to go downstairs a block over to get us breakfast, and I come back, that's not a vibe?
That is a vibe, but like, when does the vibe end? Because I gotta skincare routine. I gotta sit out to a swimsuit.
So
Like, unless it was like we talked about it beforehand.
so it has the vibe has to be pre-planned, is what you're saying.
Yeah, at least let me know something.
It can't be a spontaneous vibe like he was feeling like, let me go get us some Breakfast Club, to go.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, if you plan the vibe sometimes, or if you overly plan it, if the plans don't work out to exactly what you plan,
Well, like
some
a
people...
heads up. It doesn't have to be planned, but it has to be like a heads up.
So if he laid in the bed, he got to be like, Psst, I'm finna go grab some breakfast for us. I'll be right back.
I'll be like, okay, sure.
Now,
Then I know what's going on.
now, do you date DJs?
No,
Do you date promoters?
I haven't ever, no.
What about security?
No. But I haven't been like,
What about rappers? You dated rappers?
in my youth, but they weren't very good, so I wouldn't call them.
So do most industry women now like choose to not date industry guys? Is it like you're looking for that non-industry person?
I don't know.
It sounds like you out here just like chilling right now, and if a hot girl summer come your way, you might take it. But if it don't, you sound like the type of industry chick that go home and eat ice cream and lay with their dog. But if like a hot girl incident,
Club, Haagen Dazs, caramel apple pie,
see,
caramel vanilla pie.
see.
This is some of that. Add a little sweet salt to the top. Don't say I didn't tell you that.
It's funny because y'all always be screaming, "Hot girl summer, we outside." When y'all leave work, y'all really be in the house cuddled up with some hair curlers and some ice cream. For real, for real.
I am leaving home.
Lord Jesus.
Work is such fun.
So if you could date any guy right now, name 3 characteristics you want him to have.
I like a sense of humor.
Ha 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 ha. Facts.
Because I don't take myself too seriously, so I feel like I'm an honest person. I haven't ever had somebody complain about the fact that I tell the truth. So there's one thing. And then, I don't know, like loyal.
Do you smash on the first night if the vibe is right?
I have.
Shout out to honesty. If you do you remember what liquor you was drinking that night?
Do I what?
I said the night that you smashed somebody on the first night. Do you remember what you was drinking?
At one point, Fireball.
Oof, always gets him.
At another, like Bacardi, Diet Coke.
Bacardi and Diet Coke.
It was in my youth. I didn't know no better.
Wait a minute, Nelson.
I was just drinking with the old.
Nelson, when they start drinking Bacardi and Diet Coke, that's a thing?
Okay, I'll finish this.
Lord Jesus, well listen, it's been a pleasure having you call in and give us some insight on what you bartenders like. I'm still confused as hell, but you know what? It's okay because I got one last question for you, matter of fact. If you was gonna go out and have a good time with a young man right now, and you was gonna go out to the bar and you was gonna have some drinks before, as a bartender, what you starting your night with?
What am I starting with?
What are you starting your night with? What you starting your night with?
I'm probably sipping some tequila. Depending on where we are, maybe a little glass of champagne, a prosecco.
Y'all these bubbles.
If I'm like planning to just have a really good time, a gin and tonic with like shots of tequila on the side.
It's not bad. All right. I can see it. I can see it. Well, you know what? I'm not mad at you. I appreciate you calling in, giving us some insight on what you bartenders is drinking and, you know,
Of course.
going through. I appreciate you. What did we agree your name was going to be? Was it Sarah? Becky?
Whitney.
Whitney. We appreciate you for calling in, Whitney. I hope. Are you working tonight, Whitney?
I am working.
Well, wherever you're working tonight, I hope the drinks is heavy and the pay is steady. You know what I'm saying? Get your coins, boo boo. You know what it do. And listen, if he got good hair and he tipped good well, you know what I'm saying? You might want to let him get him. Hello. Hello. Don't be stingy with the cooch. That's what the moral of the story is.
I'll remember that.
Bless somebody. You know what I'm saying? Somebody might bless you. Well, we appreciate you. That's when we go ahead and go to commercial.
Of course.
We appreciate you calling in. It's your boy 450 Panda. You know, this is relationships in the industry. TKO Radio, knock 'em out the box. Yo, this your boy 450 Panda. We back. Industry Thursdays, Green Room Thursdays, man. We talking relationships, situationships, thoughtships, partnerships. You know what I'm saying? We talking industry relationships. We got somebody on the caller line though. Who am I talking to today, man? Caller.
What's going on?
What's going on? Who am I speaking with today?
TJ.
Oh, T Money in the building. Big ups to Artist Control Music in the building. Big teams. So T, what's good with you, man? How you doing on this lovely Thursday evening?
Can't complain. Staying busy and being productive.
Working. I like to hear that. Likes to hear that.
Wait,
So T, you in a relationship, aren't you?
of course, yeah.
He's of course. I like that. Of course. Obviously, y'all don't play with him clearly. So if you could tell me, give me some of the woes of a relationship. What's some of the biggest struggles of being in a relationship and being in the industry?
I think it's just a balance. I would say. Everybody's different. Everybody's relationship is different, but balancing, work and balancing, time for the relationship, your lady. It takes a lot of balance, and it's not always a struggle, for most artists, I would say, but some are blessed to have, that understands that it takes that balance, and they work through, the struggles that it comes with somebody in the industry, So shout out to those partners in the industry, because it takes some real understanding.
Never lie. Shout out to my wife.
Be with somebody in this relationship, be somebody from this industry, really.
So
I would say balance,
So you say balancing the time is one of the big things?
Yeah, balance, you take balance in a relationship anyway. It's communication, So there's time and place for everything, It's up to you to make that time. So.
Now, is there ever a point in your relationship where, like, you out, working in the studio or doing a gig and your, significant other is irritated because of your work?
Yeah, I think we've all been through that situation before, vice versa, I could be somewhere, she's doing work, but in this industry, a lot of times, we'll be working somewhere, it's not they can't do those long hours like we can do, so it was probably irritating just to be there, it's not their element, so.
Now, does your lady work in the industry?
Say again?
I said, does your lady work in the industry? Like, is she in the entertainment industry?
No, she's not. But she understands, she has love for music. So, and she knows that to make the music, takes time. You know what I'm saying? To do all this stuff that she see these other artists on the social media stuff, to do all that stuff that they be doing, takes a lot of time. She appreciates the art, to see what all we have to do behind the scenes just to make that happen. So.
Big ups to her, because a lot of people don't see that. So many people see the social, they see the social media, they see the big shows and the green rooms full of liquor and snacks, and they don't see none of the stuff that it took to get to that. It's crazy to think that, like, it's crazy to think as a DJ that you do all this work, bust your ass for years sometimes, just so you can pick the chips that's in a room in the back that nobody gonna see. Just to be able to say, I got grapes in my green room. Some people don't understand unless you're an artist. That struggle right there. Just be able to pick whether you want your water room temperature or cold. The choices. The hard work gets you the choices. I think that's what artists control. That's having control of your choices, man. It's a blessing. So, what is some of the good things that you think come out of being in the industry and having a relationship? Like, do you see any benefits to being in the industry and having and being in a relationship? Some people think that, you know, as a DJ or as an entertainer, producer, that once you get in the industry, you just, you know, you single, you outside for the rest of your life. But do you see any benefits in being in a relationship and being in the industry?
I think there's value in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're in the industry, a lot of people don't even like date people in the industry, so they purposely date people out the industry so they can have that relief and that balance. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it comes back to balance. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't want to have all this constantly being in the industry, so they go outside the industry so they can have some peace of mind. They can talk about something else. They can, you know, have a breath of fresh air. You know what I'm saying? I think that's important.
100%. See, like I look at it like for me, I look at it like I guess the best way to say it is like say you're a DJ and you're traveling and you have a girlfriend and she's not in the industry. She works at Barnes and Nobles. It's dope for her to be able to travel with you to different shows on the weekends and different festivals if she likes music, and even if she doesn't, just to support you. I think that's one of the benefits of having a relationship is the time that you get to spend in leisure with your other significant other can also be the same time that you spend making money doing what you love. And all three of those things together sound like something dope. I get to make money, go out of town with the person that I'm in a relationship with, and do what I love, and be supported by that person, all in the same realm. So that's what I see a benefit. If you choose the right person, when they support you, it feels great to be able to come off on stage and your person be there with you, or your lady be there with your phone, getting all the good videos, you know what I'm saying, all the behind the scenes, making sure that the green room has the snacks that you want, and if they didn't, yeah. But when you're the DJ,
it's back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's good to have, you know, someone that's not in the industry, just so you can give that little breath of fresh air. And honestly, those moments like they hit a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, it just depends. Everybody's different. Everybody's different.
Yep. Because I also see people who are both in the industry and they do well. So you never know.
It's about having the right person that understands you. You know what I'm saying? And that is what it comes down to.
So if you could say the most important thing in being in a relationship with somebody who works in entertainment, whether it be a stripper, promoter, club owner, bartender, DJ, producer, rapper, what do you think the most important thing is when you're dealing with people who work in the industry?
Industry does change. Industry is crazy, you know what I'm saying? I think really just having a solid foundation and with your communication with your significant other is probably going to be the best thing, because like the industry is crazy, you know what I'm saying? So have a solid foundation, communication, and just respect for one another. You know what I mean? That respect goes a long way. You know how far things can go. You know what I'm saying? But you have that line of respect for your significant other.
Now let's put a scenario together and tell me how you and your partner would handle this. You playing a sold out show. We at Center Stage, or we had State Farm Arena. You played a sold out show. It's those big booty hoes everywhere backstage, right? You ain't got no dancers on your set, you know, and you walk past one of the green rooms and somebody you networking, and these big booty hoes walk up and say, "Oh, you ain't got no dancers? We can do this," and they start shaking and everywhere, and it look like, okay, it's coordinated. If you decide to say, I'm gonna put these two dancers on stage, does your girl trip out, or does she say, tell their ass they better goddamn get to it? She respect the hustle, so
You know what I'm saying?
okay, so it's a double rumble in the jungle if she around. All right, man, yeah.
It's all about respect. First and foremost, I always, let her take the lead, and just, I just communicate. I feel like communication for her problem is everybody does. Like,
I'm glad you say that. You know why? Because
I feel like it'll become an unspoken language. You know what I'm saying? And you just really just speak by looking. You know what I'm saying? That's when you really understand somebody. You don't gotta talk. You just look and be like, all right, you know what's going on.
and you know what's funny? I'm glad you said that because this. You ever notice that most women who be beefing really don't? They really be similar and they really like each other and don't know it, and it just takes them getting in the right room at the right time. But most women, if you get them in the right room at the right time, they all gas each other up. They all just want to shake a little. They all just want to hear a little Megan and shake a little something. That's all really they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They be beefing from across the room and don't even realize that could be my best friend. They just, Lord Jesus. But regardless, I'm glad that you're in a situation where you have somebody who supports you. I can say firsthand, being with somebody that's in the industry is not always easy, but my wife being an artist, me being a DJ and an artist, it can be difficult, but as long as you mutually support each other, it can also be very beneficial. And I see there's many times that can work greatly for us, that if we really took the reins and did what we were supposed to do, boy, we could make some magic. So, industry relationships, like you said, I think they're just like any other relationship. I think that the biggest factor in it for me is confidence and honesty. I feel like if you're honest with your partner, then when you get ready to go DJ somewhere and it's a bunch of girls, they don't care. They don't matter. I remember one point, one of my DJ friends, I'm not going to mention his name, but he used to DJ, and his phone would be on FaceTime. And it would be somebody sitting there watching a movie, watching him while he DJ. And literally, from the time he started spinning to the time he was done and got in the car, Shorty would be on the phone. And her eyes is on that phone. That phone better not go out. You better put that phone on the charger. The type of non-trust it takes to be able to be in a situation where you have to put yourself where somebody has to watch you do your job for 3-4 hours is it's sad, but it's people like that in the industry where your lady goes to all your shows. She's not stepping away from the green room or backstage at no cost. And I think that's sad. So it's good to see that people are now putting more trust into their people and understanding that there are a lot of people out there that solely are out here for the business and for the benefit of making good music and making good entertainment, and don't be caring about no thotties or no dudes. You know what I'm saying? So, while I got you on the phone, T, what you got new? You said so you can hear something playing.
Yeah.
Is it good now? Is it clear?
Not anymore.
Oh, I had some little people in my pocket having a conversation. I'm trying to do a small festival. So listen, what you got coming up next, man?
Let's have somebody that understands me. It wasn't always like that. And so I'm blessed for what I got.
Blessed for what you got. So now tell me what you got coming up new, T.
Dude, live music. Mostly this year. I'm getting back to the music stuff right now. My priorities and everywhere from out back to the music, back to creating, and taking my time. That's all it is.
Heavy on the music, heavy on the Just TJ OK, heavy on the Decompress. Y'all go listen to that man. That man got some gas out right now. He just dropped. Him and the boy Prism just put out some new music. So the boys is outside. But yeah, man. Listen, T, I appreciate you calling in, giving me a perspective on relationships in the industry. I just like to see what people are going through. Some people, I had a young lady told me earlier today on the phone that she don't let guys stay over. Like if you stayed over and y'all smash, you can't go get breakfast and bring it back. Once you leave, you can't come back in. It's like your grandma's house in summertime. Once you go outside, you can't come back in the house until the end of the night. It's tough, man. Ain't it tough? I mean, I don't know if I could be with somebody that I couldn't go to Starbucks and get your favorite drink and grab us some Breakfast Club and come back. It's crazy work. I said the same thing. I was like, you know what? Everybody's different. You got to respect everybody's situation. But me personally, if I come over your crib and we throw down and move that furniture around, in the morning while you sleep, I'm in your fridge looking for something to eat. I'm looking for eggs, bacon. Hopefully you got some sharp cheddar in there or some mixed Kobe Jack. I'm looking to see if you got some Bisquick or some biscuits, some pancake mix. I'm trying to throw down before you wake up. And if you upset when you wake up, if you upset when you wake up and I cook breakfast after dicking you down, after dropping dick, no DiGiorno, straight dick, bringing dick to the crib, and I wake up and you got shaved hash browns and Spanish omelets, and you upset, we can't rock no more, shorty. Because I pulled up in culinary schools. That's a whole other industry. I stepped away from DJ. When you was in the DJ booth, when I had you on the 101 BPMs, when we was in the 101 BPMs shaking all the ass, there was no issues. When you got home, you was gravy on it. When I had an extra bottle of tequila from the club of my rider in my backpack that night, we got home, you had more shots of Casamigos. It was Gucci. But you mad that I cooked breakfast? I'll just say this. If you come to my house, you better expect dick and an omelet. I don't care what. You better expect dick and an omelet. And I'm mad. If you say something about the salsa I put across the top of that thing. You feel me? Man, listen. It's one thing about it. We can all lie if we want to, but let's keep it buck. When you're in the industry, you're either in two situations. You're either in a locked-in relationship with somebody who really rocking with you, or you're in an industry relationship, which means y'all out there kind of still on some entertainment. Y'all rocking boots, but y'all still outside. But, let you see, boy, listen, them quiet days used to be crazy. Y'all better chill. My chat in here going crazy talking about the quiet days. Boy, listen, we used to leave quiet. At the time when I was in quiet, we used to leave quiet. I was driving a little Pontiac, little drop top, hard top. We used to leave quiet and put, I'm talking about me and my guy, we put, I ain't gonna say his name because he's married with family now and I don't want his wife tripping. But we put 2 or 3 chicks in the back seat. As long as they was under 135, we could fit 4 of them things in the back seat. And when they get back to the crib, if you was my homegirl, we was just kicking it. But if you was a 32 hottie with the body, we was Tim. I'm Dennis Robin, Tim Duncan, David Robinson. I'm trying to crash the boards off the muscle. But guess what? You know what they used to always say? In the morning, there was breakfast, man. You get your knocked out, and then all of a sudden you wake up. First of all, you wake up, you be like, when did I get a hairnet? When did I get a scarf? When did I get a silk scarf? When did he put a bonnet on my head? Yeah, bitch, you woke up with a bonnet. Now you got the bonnet. You wake up, you smell, what's that? Is that Colombian roast? I smell hazelnut, eggs, and bacon. Why it smell like my grandma's house in here? That's why you here. So you can't tell me. I said, Shawty, you lonely. You like cats. If you don't like breakfast after somebody knocked your boots down, you know what I'm saying? You like cats. That's all it is. You like cats. And I believe you a Pop-Tart. A Pop-Tart and an ice brew coffee from Starbucks ice brews at the gas station that Poppy be having. And a Pop-Tart. And call it a day. But listen, man. If you're in the industry, if you go home with a DJ or a rapper or a promoter, and that man don't know how to make even some sausage and some eggs with a little toast, I think that's an essential. Or you got to be able to just order a lot of Waffle House. If you order a Waffle House, Waffle House ain't impressive to me. I'm trying to be in my flip flops and my boxers, cracking eggs with one hand. So she texting her. You know they love to text their friend. Girl, he got culinary skills. She can't spell it, so she just typed in CUL, waiting for it to pop up. he got culinary skills, girl. I appreciate you calling in, T. Listen to me. I know you're in a relationship, but spread the good news. Dick come with breakfast. Yeah, man. Listen here. This your boy T. This your boy 450 Panda. You know, 101 TKL Radio talking about industry relationships. We're going to drop a couple tracks, pay a couple bills, hit commercial break real quick. We'll be back very soon.
I'm 54, so basically, it's too late to start saving.
penis. So I can't say the D word, but I can say penis on the air. Okay. She went 450 Panda. We live on air talking about dropping penis in the industry. You know, I can't say other words. I'm just trying to use the proper terminology. You know, you got to be safe out here in these streets. So I was on the air talking with a young fella with some amazing music, but we were talking about, you know, really we're talking about breakfast if you really think about it. But Iverson said practice. So overall relationships, if you go to somebody else's house and you know, you go to somebody else's house, y'all hook up that night, you wake up in the morning, they still sleep. Do you get up and make breakfast? Like if you open the fridge and it's just like, oh, they got Canadian bacon and Spanish ham and they got sausage and eggs. I see croissants on top of the fridge, just some fruit in there. Do you go to town or do you just say, no, I'm a slide, you know? And if you do go to town, should that person be grateful that you went all in on breakfast, or should they be upset that you made a smorgasbord of food without asking permission? Personally, I feel like, hell, if you come to my house and knock me down, shawty, and you get up and cook breakfast in the morning and it's good, I'm not mad. Now, if I get up and I go to eat the eggs and the shells in that thing, like it's a Ninja Turtle, and the sausage burnt like my fingers, and you know what I'm saying, the grits is lumpy like my back, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad, bro. Like, I want quality breakfast in the morning, especially after we had a fun time. But like I said, the earlier caller, the young lady, she was like, you know, she looks like, I don't want no breakfast. She really sounded mad that you went in the fridge. Like, I was like, you giving vibes off like you want somebody. I said, you want delivery, not DiGiorno. You don't want it at home. You want it delivered, and brought and gone. And you know what? I can respect that, but I just don't get it, man. Like, you know, nowadays I feel like the art of, especially in Atlanta. I'm sorry, in Atlanta it's like if you're trying to holler at a shorty or show her a good time, you end up taking it somewhere where it's lamb chops and grass walls. That's what every restaurant is. Every brunch. Lamb chops and grass walls, and all of a sudden now she's like, ooh, girl, he took me out for lamb. Lamb ain't shit but, lamb ain't nothing but baby beef in my eyes. Lamb ain't nothing but baby beef in my eyes. I'm sorry. And I'll be honest with you, I ain't never ate no lamb chops. You know why? I'm 36. I don't know if y'all remember when the show Lamb Chops came out when I was a kid. That show traumatized me, bro. That show was so scary. Now, do you not remember Lamb Chops? Lamb Chops is here to stay. Oh, with the little white lady with the curly hair and all the little lambs, the little stuffed lamb she was playing with that was talking. Man, look, man. Nah, man. You're not finna have me out here slicing up lamb chops and hickory glazing and that. Nah, man. Nah, man. Lamb chops was traumatizing, so now I don't go out to these brunches where they swag surfing over French toast. You know what I'm saying? Get your weave off my breakfast. I got fish and grits, and you brought the fish, and all I got is grits now. I don't want that. Atlanta got some dope food culture. You know, and what I think is dope is in our industry nowadays, you got like a lot of DJs that are different nationalities. Yeah. I got some Asian DJ homies. Shout out to my boys Teriyaki Noise. And they'll put you on some bomb food. Especially like black folk. Y'all love good food. Black folk, we know we love some seasonings. You know, if you really look culturally in the industry who we have, black people love Mexican food because it got seasonings and flavor. Black people love Asian food because it got seasonings and flavor. And we love our food. That's really about it. You know what I'm saying, when it get down to it. Now, with that being said, I feel like, you know, some of my Asian DJ friends, when they put me on food, I be like, this better than what we be eating. Like, they make some stuff, bro. Some of their meals be better than, I'm sorry to say it, but better than 9 out of 10 restaurants in Atlanta. I don't know if you saw that TikTok about that young lady that was talking about how she wanted to go to Juicy Crab, and they had a valet outside Juicy Crab. You see, y'all can't see his face, but your face right there said it all. Like, what? A valet at Juicy Crab? Valet at Juicy Crab. So she was like, valet. And the guy was like, yeah, man, this look like the club. The DJ about to pull up now. She said, DJ at the Juicy Crab? He's like, yeah, you know, it's 40 to valet. She said, 40 to valet. She said, they got a DJ. They got a DJ charge at the Juicy Crab? The place where you put plastic bags on your fingers so you can eat extra greasy, extra buttered down, overly seasoned meats of low caliber? I was like, listen, man, if y'all really think about it, y'all pulling up to a spot paying DJ and club fees for a spot that serves sausage, which is pork, which is bottom of the barrel, shrimp, which is bottom of the barrel, and the size and type of crabs they serve is bottom of the barrel. You know, they ain't serving no big boy kings in there, no large snows. They serving baby snows, corn, shrimp, and sausage. Thank you. She said the DJ, Kilowatt said the DJ better not be eating and touching the decks. How you gonna have all that butter and Old Bay on your hands and be trying to spin records? That's a mix. That's your DJs. That's a mix. Ain't no way I'm cracking crab clusters and still making it work. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. But I think that food and relationships go hand in hand for me. I feel like majority of relationships, I don't know. I couldn't be with somebody who don't know how to cook at all. I couldn't personally be with somebody who couldn't cook. If you couldn't bring nothing to the table, you know, I value chemistry, but short of my stomach gonna growl. Show me the chemistry between you and some ground turkey and some tomato sauce and some type of penne noodles or something. Like we can't be in a place where splits. We can't be in a place where like we don't, you know, we can't eat together. I think a big part of relationships is going out. People in the beginning of relationships, what's the majority of the places they go? Realistically, I'm not taking you to Japan or Italy. I don't care how much money I got. We're not going out of town or out of country. What if we go out of country? You do some crazy stuff. We locked up in another country now. Nah. Majority of the time, your initial first dates with anybody you meet, it'd be if you're in the industry. So we're talking industry relationships. Hookah lounges. One of the spots if you're a DJ that you DJ at. One of the clubs you work at that you know you got it where you can just pop up. Industry relationships are really low-key more different and difficult than regular ones because majority of the things that people do in a regular relationship to entertain themselves, you do for a living. Most people, when they get to know a chick, you get comfortable and confident. You know that if you go out with her, she's coming home with you type. They go to clubs. They go to bars. They go to restaurants that are more like clubs and bars. They go to brunches. But what do you do when you work as a bartender or when you work as a DJ? What do you do? That's why I always lean on food. It's not because I'm fat. I love being fat. But it's also because it's like when you're done at 3 a.m. and you ain't ate all day, what do you want? Something good to eat. You want something good to eat. So most of the time in industry relationships, food becomes a big factor. You know what I'm saying? You might be trying to talk to that one girl who's a bottom girl and you don't think you can get her. What you don't know is she loves McDonald's. That nasty thought. She loves McDonald's. and you found out she loved her some Big Macs. She loved Big Macs and she loved nuggets. So what you start doing? You start ordering Big Macs and nuggets, Uber Eats. You got an Uber one to count down. And you just keep sending them to the club. You ain't even telling her the name or who's on it. And listen, somebody said, Kilowatt said Cookout or Waffle House. I believe in Waffle House. I believe in Cookout. But let's keep it a buck. Here's the clicker to that, because everybody says that. Who the hell's sitting in that line? If I'm club tipsy and I just got done DJing 4 hours, I am not sitting in the Cookout line for 33 minutes, passing out, waiting for people to honk the horn, and I wake up sleepy. Nah, eyes bloodshot red. I fall asleep too tough, and cops are at my door now. No, I am not going to jail because I was waiting in line for a Cookout burger out west town, light on the onions, extra barbecue sauce. I'm not waiting. And here's the thing, Waffle House. Everybody who work in the industry know this. If you go to Waffle House, if my cook is not outside smoking a Newport 100 on the steps, scratching his head, stressing about bills and being there all night, being tired, my food is not gonna be good. When you get to Waffle House and the cook is already in there doing his thing, if he ain't putting out a cigarette on the curb to go make your food, it's not gonna be good at Waffle House. I don't know why. That's just how it is. So for me, I just realized, like, Waffle House, if my cook ain't on point, and it's an 80% chance that it's going to be a shootout, depending on what side of town you're at Waffle House. 80 to 90% chance that every Waffle House got a shootout. Do I want to risk getting shot in my left ass cheek for an all-star with a hash brown all the way, scattered, covered, smothered, topped, and a tall orange juice that's extra tangy right here? I mean, it do sound like it's busted. But I don't want the gun to be busting me for that meal. I would much rather have hit the Kroger that day. Got me some breakfast items for the weekend. I'm going to have to make some, breakfast for the weekend and up till Monday. And be able to come home, blackout drunk, and put on, Can We Talk for a Minute? And just be cracking eggs and going crazy in the kitchen with the onions and the bell pepper sausage and the hash brown and pancakes and syrup. Powder, you know what I'm saying? Powdered sugar I was talking about, not the powder, the powdered sugar. So, got a little headache talking about all this food. I'm getting hungry. But listen, we got to pay these bills real quick. We'll be back. It's your boy 450 Panda. Greeen Room Thursdays, Industry Thursdays. We're talking relationships in the industry, food, how they all coincide. Back in a second, though. My man said, serve no lean. This your boy 450 Panda. I'm back on TKO 101 Radio. We're knocking them out the box. I'm in here drinking that good water. I'm talking about the industry right now, and it's just crazy because I was on my live talking while we was on commercial, and I was just chopping up with just a couple comments, and I was making some comments like, listen, when you in the industry, you a DJ. As much as everybody say, oh, hit the Waffle House, hit Cookout, hit this or that, you're not hitting that. Because what people don't put into consideration is, I got thousands of dollars of equipment with me. I might have jewelry on. I might have a young lady with me. I might have a squad with me. I'm not putting nobody's life at risk going to Waffle House. Because the only thing I open a Waffle House at 3 a.m. is legs and egos. That's it. Legs and egos is the only thing at Waffle House at 3 a.m. Folks be wanting to shoot up, act crazy. Bullets don't have no name on them. Now you got to be on the swivel just to go get some hash browns. Jay's is outside. I'm not doing it. In the long run, like I said. And let's be real, in the economy nowadays, I'm sorry. Last time I went to Waffle House, my hash browns was a children's size. It was youth hash browns. I was mad. I was upset. I said, I ordered these all the way. This is halfway. It's a quarter way. I didn't order a hash browns a quarter way. I ordered them all the way. So they're shrinking the portions. You can't come back for seconds at Waffle House. $20, $30. I'm not doing it. In the long run, I'm finna hit that Kroger, maybe that Little, that Aldi, one of them German grocery stores. That they don't like, you gotta buy your bags. I'm hitting it up. I'm getting some breakfast essentials. I'm getting some coffee, some of that good creamer too. Like the caramel macchiato creamer. Stuff is like, oh, okay. I didn't know y'all could get that flavor that close. I'm getting some of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting some of the breakfast meats. Pause. Those are essentials, and we'll get right. So when I leave the crib, when I leave the club. That good Aldi, CBs know what it is. That good Aldi work, you know what I'm saying? Get the Wiener Schnitzels, Schnitzel, they got the German products. You go in there and get that good, what we thought was off-brand, but was really just good quality German brands. And you get to cooking breakfast. Listen, Charlotte, no chick want to go to Waffle House. And first of all, you don't want to take her to Waffle House. I'm going to be real. Unless you Timothy, fellas, don't take her to Waffle House. The club promoter gonna be in there. He just got a bag. He robbed the DJs. He half paid security and ran off with the bag and flexed the numbers. He got a little check. He about to buy every girl in their Waffle House and throw a little after party at his crib. The girl might end up leaving with him. When you leave the club with her, take it to your crib. Have buttered croissants ready. Like butter the croissants before you leave. Have everything ready. All you do is come in, hit the bing on the oven. Put on some music. Depending on what type of chick she is, you give her a J or a line or a shot. Get to whipping some breakfast. And the key thing is put on some oldies. Put on some oldies. Whoa, whoa, do, 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 da, da, da. The eggs, they taste different. As soon as that note come out, da, 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 da. The eggs taste different. They hit different. Everything hit different. That little butter crock you put on them dang biscuits, you know what I'm saying? Shove your finger in the middle of the biscuit inappropriately, make some space around, fill it with syrup, let it sop in. Now she breaking it out. Look, it's syrup everywhere. I got you, girl. That's what it's finna be. Syrup everywhere. It's not difficult. But you don't sit in line. Because I'm going to tell you this, you unfed her 2 or 3 shots right before you left the club. Like, I might not have no liquor at the crib. See, she already drunk. Or you want to sit her in line and let all that liquor settle down and cook out? Then the fact that you want to feed her cookout or Waffle House, that can eventually come out. You want her stomach to settle in the middle of the night in your bed and Waffle House come creeping out the back? Okay. I think you should go ahead then. You want that chili cheese fries from Cookout and them the white cheddar bites? You want them things to come creeping out the backside with that chocolate milkshake she had late night? You don't know why. She put that chocolate on top of all of that 1942, but yeah, it happened. Now your bed smell like a homeless quinceañera in the middle of the night. It's not what you want. Cook some real food. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not finna park my car and go in the Waffle House with all my equipment in the car in Atlanta. You know what it is. You know what it is. We're not playing no games. I just hope folks understand. Listen, man. 3 things came from today, and relationships is, as I said earlier, I think that they're more difficult in the industry because everything that people do nowadays, especially in Atlanta, if you're in a relationship in Atlanta nowadays, what's one of the first things you do? You go out, you go get you something to eat, you maybe hit a movie, you might hit Andretti's, but even Andretti's got food nowadays. Like, everything is food-based and food-driven in relationships nowadays when you're learning and growing with somebody. Most people is not just finna go out of town with somebody that you don't know. That's a risk. I'm not spending no money and going out of town with somebody that's going to end up acting crazy. So we use food as that basis. Then they start with the club and the bars. But if you're a bartender or a DJ or a club promoter, as I said, what do you do? There's not much to do because all the stuff that everybody wants to do in leisure time, you already do it for work. So, with that being said, as I said before, food is food. You got to start cooking at home, going to maybe some cooking classes, some sipping paint, cooking paint. Nah, cooking paint, I don't think that's the thing. I think that's very unsanitary now I think about it. Nelson, do they got cooking paint? I don't think that's a thing, is it? I think sipping paint is. I don't think cooking paint is a thing. Somebody gets sick. You got black ink in your shrimp right now, player. Well, listen, man. I enjoyed talking about relationships today. Doing some redirecting on the show. I'm going to be bringing in some people coming up. I haven't announced the names yet. I think next week I'm going to announce the names. We're bringing in some people, man, to co-host. And bring in a different vibe. We got to bring in some ladies for some perspective and change it up. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, we got the same perspective. All we talk about is the same 3 things. Money, Coochie, and LeBron and Jordan. That's only 3 things. That's what fellas be really talking about. Money, women, LeBron, and Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So I want to bring in some ladies, man, to change your perspective. Just, talk about some different things. See what they like. Like today, a caller called in. She said she likes her penis on delivery, not on DiGiorno. She don't want it cooked at the house and kicking it and hanging out and bonding. She wants you to come drop it off and leave. I can respect it. But like I said, if I came from the club after DJing 4 or 5 hours and I'm tipsy, I ain't leaving your crib. You just gonna have to deal with the bear in the big blue house. You got to deal with this bear in your big blue house, shorty. I don't know what to tell you. I hope you got some snacks and I snore. Know that. All the way, for sure. And I'm gassing up your crib, so I hope your landlord don't get mad. Hope you don't live in an old complex where there's a no gas policy. Coming to your crib with gas. You already know. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And to all my DJs out there, hey, listen, don't be rushing into these relationships, man. Don't let these girls act like they really rock with you just because they out here. They want to be outside. Like, they want to be in the booth. They see the bottles behind you. They see the hookah. They see the extra tips you got in there. You got 6 extra tips in your hookah container, player. Set yourself up for failure. Find you somebody that can really appreciate you and value, because in the long run, when you want to go home and leave your stuff in the car and trust somebody will come in and bring your stuff in, it ain't one of them. Yeah, gone. The industry can be tough. A lot of these ladies is out here for the facade and the fame. and not to see you really grow. So fellas, be careful. And ladies, these bottle girls and these, stop turning yourselves into prostitutes going home with these fellas because he say he got a nice car. You know you can rent an Aston Martin for like $200 a day in Atlanta. For less than a bottle in the club, he can rent an Aston Martin and look like he got it all together. Y'all be careful out here. Some of these dudes ain't got nothing but Suave soap in their bathroom, and one towel, one washcloth, or one couch they got off Facebook Marketplace from the guy across the hall. The TV ain't on an entertainment center. That's a container upside down with a sheet on it, a black sheet. And that's a big TV. Just because he got a PS5, most guys I know with no car got a PS5. Y'all got to be careful. Y'all be out here dating these scammers. And then when that little car they got don't hit, what they call it? When it don't hit, when that line don't hit, y'all was getting ready to order that Hudson Grill, and you wanted the boneless wings, girl. You better listen. Be humble. Sit down. That's what they said. But it's your boy 450 Panda. Green Room Thursdays, Industry Thursdays, man. All things industry. You know. We finna head out. Finna drop y'all with a smooth little 450 Panda mix. Hip hop, R&B, just good grove vibes. Vibe out for the rest of the night for the show. Appreciate y'all, man. Tap in every Thursday. Every Thursday, 8 to 10, Industry Thursdays. 101 TKO Radio, knock 'em out the box. We out.